Hello sweet team, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele Mene Wabayi Akplidzii. Our Akplidzii recipe, aka Apapransa recipe, is now ready. Now if you're new to my channel, join the sweet team by clicking on that subscribe button right now. While you're at it, hit that bell and hit all notifications so you will be among the first to be notified when I upload a video. So let's get started on our soup, because with every good Akplidzii, the soup must be good. Let's get started. Here are my ingredients. I have spice blend cubes, tomato paste cubes, habanero or Scotch bonnet pepper, garlic, ginger, tomatoes, onions. I also parboiled some cow foot to get it to the same tenderness as my meat that is right here. So I'm just going to cut up one of the onions together with the garlic and ginger, blend it very well, and we're going to use that to steam our meat. Next, I'll add in my tomato paste and spice blend cubes, also my blended up ingredients, beef seasoning, salt. Cover it up and bring it to a boil. Once it boils, you want to give it a good stir to ensure that the ingredients are everywhere and it's, flavoring up your meat. I'll then go ahead and add my cow foot. Remember the parboiled cow foot, because they are all at the same tenderness now. Mix everything really well, and as I always say, this should be the saltiest part of your cooking process to ensure that your soup tastes good. Now I'm going to cook my veggies, and I poke holes in my onions so that it'll help it cook faster. Ensure that the knife is facing up so you don't cut yourself. I add my tomatoes and habanero pepper, and I'm just going to go ahead and cook that. Then I'll go ahead and prep my palm fruit so that those little black specks that are in there will settle beautifully on the bottom, and I can just pour what I need out and get rid of that. That is just some of the break-offs from the palm kernel, the little nuts that are inside the palm fruit. When they mash it or break it, it falls off into the cream. At this point, my meat have steamed nicely, my sauce have thickened beautifully. It's just so flavorful. This will let you know that this soup is gonna be really good. And my veggies are also done, so I'll just get them out, go ahead and blend them nicely, and using my colander, I'm just going to strain it into my pot of soup or meat. Once I strain this into it, I'm going to go ahead and add in my palm fruit, and you want to pour it carefully, leaving those little black things behind. And this palm fruit was actually very good. It didn't have too much of that. I added enough water to cook my soup. I'm going to cover it halfway and allow it to do its thing, checking on it periodically. My soup is halfway done, so I'm going to add this smoked blooper into it, but after washing it, the skin became so soft, so I decided to take off the skin, which will also take off the little bones that are on the sides, because I don't want it to fall into the soup and somebody swallow it and hurt themselves. So once that goes in, the soup is just going to be simmering and doing its thing. Oh my goodness, this soup, deliciousness all over. And when making Akplidzii, we always add crabs. My hubby doesn't like crabs, nor does he like Akplidzii, so I decided to just scoop some of the soup out onto my crabs, and I'm just going to put that to the side to cook nicely, which will also cook the crabs. And here I have my homemade roasted corn flour, which is what we use to make Akplidzii. If you haven't made yours yet, I'll leave the link in the description box so you could check it out and make it yourself. So the crabs are done. That soup is done. I get the crabs out, and we just add in our roasted corn flour, and we're gonna stir it in. Now, when making Akplidzii, like I said earlier, the soup is what makes everything. So when your soup is good, your Akplidzii is also going to be good. Now, when you add your roasted corn flour and it looks liquidy like that, don't even worry about it, because it will swell. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It'll swell and it will be just perfect. So that consistency in the beginning that you saw is actually what you need in order for you to get a perfect Akplidzii, because as it sits, it's going to become hard if you don't use enough soup in it from the beginning. And look at that, it looks so good. I'm telling you, I wish my hubby ate this stuff, because it tasted so good. This was just so delicious, and we always like to serve it in like a molded shape or whatever, so that it will look so nice and beautiful. You can only find these things at like some big time people parties, so not everyday food. This stuff ejalawa kwakwa. And that's it. You just garnish it with your crabs. My crabs aren't that perfect looking, but they still did the job. Some of their claws are broken off, but hey, that doesn't matter. Just look at our Akplidzii, also known as Apapransa. That's it. It's that simple. It's that easy to make. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. Thank you so much for subscribing. And to the sweet team, y'all know I love you. Until I see you in my next video, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke onamini ochemi sweete mahabotu. Bye y'all.